Pronto, Dottore Michele Baino sono. Nice picture, right? Isn't it nice back there? Don't we wish, right? I am Dr. Michael Baglino, and uh, I'd like to talk to you about a few of the books that I've written and that you might be interested in either that or some albums that I sang and have them all available at www.michaeljbaglino.com and michaelbaglino.com for more information about anything I talk about today, and contact information are at those websites. Uh, my education is essentially in Long Island. I'm a Brooklyn boy, but I went to high school in Long Island, taught school in Brooklyn too. Um, went to college out in Minnesota and continued with a doctorate at Florida International University in Miami. So I've had a lot of residences, New York, Europe for a while, Florida, Minnesota. My career spanned from education to entertainment and an author, and now I'm a speaker. Let me talk about these 5 books. Number 1 is You Only Live Thrice. These are semi-biographical articles and vignettes on culture and religion. Second, More from a Florida Catholic, a continuation, vignettes, little stories, plus more on psychology and culture. And the third, you might say it's the end of this trilogy of books, Europe Meets Florida. These are educational encounters with psychology, culture, and religion. And finally, I decided to write 2 more books, a little departure from this. The fourth one, From Gramsci to Freud. Antonio Gramsci, the infamous Sigmund Freud, and the philosophers in between. That is 7 anti-Christian philosophers who ruined America. Well, maybe America's not ruined yet, but they're certainly trying, aren't they? Those philosophers were Antonio Gramsci, Herbert Marcuse, popular in the 60s, George Hegel, Ludwig Feuerbach, Karl Marx, still popular, Charles Darwin, and the infamous Sigmund Freud. Someone mentioned to me, well, Sigmund Freud wasn't a philosopher. Yes, he was. And finally, the Dr. B. Reader on the Ologies. This book on psychology, sociology, and anthropology, I always felt should be a supplementary reader in any college psychology or sociology class. The Dr. B. Reader on the Ologies. Also you can find on michaeljbaglino.com 2 albums that I sang. These are in the Sinatra Jobim genres, Brazilian songs and some jazz items, called Summer Wind and Latin and Easy. And there are also video and samples of these songs found on these 2 websites. So let me summarize. Psychology, culture, educational encounters, some politics and philosophy of the day, in a rather down-to-earth manner, not so formal, not difficult reading. Also available based on these books and other topics. I have about 11 topics that I've created. I created these speaking topics to talk about, are available to discuss any of them, illustrated in these books. Not only the connection of psychology to Christianity, but one of my favorite talks is the connection of music to psychology, which includes audience participation. Yeah, it's not scary, it's fun. And of course, my encounter with spiritual lightning based on my first book. That's fun too. So remember, for a deeper description of the music and books that I've talked about, if you want to check them out, check out michaeljbaglino.com or michaelbaglino.com. Contact information is there. And in the words of my 2 favorite countries, this is one of them. A bientôt and arrivederci.